Well, yeah, I think that I think those are two of my favorites we've done. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Chris, I think it's gonna do real well.
Yeah. And it's just in general very helpful too, like helpful shit, you know.
And then, I feel like the format we did it is just gonna be super easy to digest. It's gonna hold people in the entire episode.
No eyeglasses, no tech issues. Yeah, bro. Andy, you were saying that yesterday, I think. Yeah. Specific number of percentages to look at for scanning product. Yeah. So sub 100K sales rank, $3 plus profit per unit, 30% plus return on investment from SellerAmp. And then when you look at the Kiva chart, stable or increasing price and stable or decreasing competition, which is the bottom chart. Damn, Max, it was snowing there. It doesn't look like it was snowing outside.
It was like turned to slushy rain. It was pretty ugly earlier. I'm not gonna lie. Started off cool and then it warmed up and it just became slush. So
I think a super good way to conceptualize like how you evaluate products is just like create like a value metric, right? So obviously all the products we look at are going to sell different amounts of times for different amounts of money, right? Which can make it complicated for a newer seller specifically to kind of compare all these different products, right? It's like we're comparing apples to oranges to bananas, right? And so if we use like the velocity and multiply it by the amount of gain for each product profit, well, then that makes it super easy to compare all these sorts of products and create like sort of like that common denominator, right? It also kind of facilitates these decisions in a sense of you can create like a specific threshold. And so for you in that business, maybe it's $200. Maybe you're only saying yes to products that are going to generate $200 for you per month. Maybe it's 300, maybe it's 500, maybe it's 100. Whatever that number is, that's a very black and white definitive line that says this product is good or this product isn't, right?
Yeah, Corey put like a really good video on that topic. Yeah.
And it's also, there's different ways to get there, right? A product may sell 200 times for $1, which is fine, $200, but it also may sell 50 times for $4. And it kind of just like opens your eyes to a lot of different opportunities to get to the same result. And that's kind of the goal. And we really want to just make sourcing as easy as possible for people starting out. And that's a good way to do it.
What is your per unit shipment cost in your calc? Yeah, 70 cents per pound, 60 or 70 cents per pound. I need that metric. This product is a 7 out of 10 on the hard body scale. Yes, sir. Tony Body. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He was so funny in my. He bought like 25 beers for everyone. He was just handing them.
Okay, cool. Hello. Just getting into this brand new, trying to make money for myself, someone else. Can I ask where to start? Yeah, so you're in the great place, right? The best place to start out, Calvary, is going to be watch as much free content as possible, right? So watch Garrett's videos, watch my videos. Check out the Buy Box Bandits podcast. Check out Max's show, the Prep Talk podcast, right? Follow as many Amazon seller social media accounts as you can. Understand that this is a long-term process. It is going to be a 6 to 12 month minimum commitment. If you start any business, not just Amazon, it's not going to work for the first 6 months, most likely, but you're going to learn, you're going to iterate, you're going to meet people that are doing it. That's going to make the process a lot easier. Looking fly with the fresh cut. Appreciate you, Nate. That you would not recommend to get into and why? Not really, Bradley. If you're finding good stuff, it's fine. But like grocery, for example, it's going to be very hard to do OA. And then shoes is going to be completely OA.
If you're getting started too, I stole this from Garrett. As you know, I think all of us pretty much steal all of the lingo from him, like manufacturing the margin. But one thing Garrett said early on that I kind of like stuck with me was he was like, new sellers, hold your breath for 90 days. And I think that's like super important, where you just don't have any expectation other than you will continue the next day and still work no matter what happens. You're going to continue to do it until something happens at that 90-day point. And you'd be surprised how quickly stuff can change if you really just put your all into something. And I kind of had that mindset going in. So the first 90 days weren't super, you know, the progress was actually pretty good, you know, obviously because I networked a lot and, you know, put in that work. But, you know, I almost had like a assurance that I was like, okay, I'm going to do this no matter what for 90 days. So whatever happens, happens. All I have to do is show up and try my best. And, you know, just
at the root of that, I think a lot of it boils down to just like building just a glimmer of momentum, right? Because we understand how powerful momentum is. We were just talking about John, like a side hustle experiment. And he said the same thing about like his weight loss journey. It sucked in the beginning. It was hard in the beginning. And it's just so you don't have that callus. You don't have the callus of making tough decisions time after time after time after time. It's a lot easier to make a hard decision after you've been doing it for 4 months. Just like it's easier in this business after you've been doing it for 4 months, right? You have momentum, you have built up stamina, you have sourcing skill that says, all right, that product is really good. Am I missing something?
Look at my Wi-Fi now. Good, Kevin. Good. When you ship your goods from China, is there any customs paperwork? Dude, so we don't buy stuff from China, man. We just resell name brand products. You're probably looking for someone who can help you with private label, which we can't. Just using Selleramp and keep up for product research still. Yeah, Matt, get a prep center that already does Amazon, man. That's gonna be a drag, like having to teach them how to do all the systems and stuff. And then, so if you guys aren't following on Instagram, we've been running popping Instagram live streams. We're gonna do it in a couple minutes here, and it like we'll be there as well. Is OA currently dry, or am I just not trying? You're not trying anywhere close to hard enough, Julian. Yeah, like this was by far the best last weekend of the year for sourcing. You just haven't built up the skill yet to the point where you need to. Keep at it, and you'll get it. Can you share what softwares you all use and what specific reason each one has? Yes. So the two you're going to need as a beginner are going to be Selleramp, which is going to calculate the exact net profit you're going to make on a product, and then Keepa, Keepa, which is basically stock charts for Amazon products. So it's going to show you how a product's performed over time, basically. Okay. That's a good cop. See, now that's a good sign right there. See, my boy doesn't have a profile picture yet. We'll work on that. But those little injections of banter in the marketplace are very smart there too. Max, are you going to unprivate the IG for the IG stream?
I will for the stream. Yeah. Did you see the profile picture? It's the meal we had at
How do you circumvent supplier invoices for proof of authenticity? You shouldn't need to. Just submit the invoice enough times, you'll get it through. Just like ungating, it's a numbers game. If you have authentic products bought from, the retail stores we all know and love, you'll be fine.
So you sell existing brands? Yeah, bro. Nike, Adidas, Lego, shit like that. Yeah.
That's the cool thing about this whole model is that you don't have to worry about bringing the demand to the product. All we're doing is bringing the product to the demand, right? We buy into markets that have existing trust, existing demand, existing data. And all we're doing is analyzing the market, understanding what we want, what we do not, and simply providing the product into those already standing markets, which is pretty cool. Right? We don't actually buy the products, we buy the data. So I'm buying 3, 4, 5 months of data behind a specific product rather than the product itself. That allows us to make a lot less emotional decisions that are simply data number driven, right? And it just ultimately is to the benefit of your business to kind of reframe your mindset to like that.
First IG Live appreciates the knowledge and transparency. New to the industry, get after it, Ollie. You got a definitely good artistic sense from that profile picture, man. That you got a good shot, man. Keep at it. Would you recommend starting with Nike clothes or kitchen items? Whatever you like sourcing, Jake. If you're into basketball shoes are probably going to be good. If you're into sporting goods, if you're into sports, do sports. If you're into fishing, outdoor stuff. If you're into beauty stuff, do makeup, that kind of thing.
How can I fix my min max with Biko?
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. We have all used them. I used one last week. You do not need a letter of authorization. You need either a receipt, order confirmation, or an invoice, or a letter of authorization. You don't need both. The receipt's the easiest one to get. Yeah, facts. Yes, facts. Because Selleramp has your sales tax factored in, Miguel, probably. No, Jake, you're right, brother. You're right. No, Jake is right. Save for shipping and fees. You actually need to save $0 for shipping and fees because you're going to buy it through your Amazon account and you're going to include the shipping on the FBM calculator on Selleramp. I tried like 10 times. It still won't work. Okay. Well, Uncle Flips and us have no incentive to lie to you. Everyone, it takes a couple tries. If you're only submitting for one brand, it's completely realistic that it might take 10 tries, unfortunately. But you kind of got to trust that we're not lying talking heads on the internet, unfortunately.
Luckily for you, we have years of content saying the same exact thing, helping a bunch of people do these same sorts of things. So you should be all right.
How can I put my sales tax in BQL? Just add it to the buy cost of item that you have factored in, like your custom SKU for it. Yeah, they take shipping out of the sale basically. Yeah. So keyed out, it's a little bit hard to explain. Keyed out, if you search Flips for Miles seller amp, that's going to have a good walkthrough on how it works. Basically, Dale engagement. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Instagram stream time. Instagram stream time. So boom. All right. Head over to Flips for Miles on Instagram. We're going to get the IG chat going. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes, but it's really popping. Typically we take call in. So if you want to come up on the stream and hang out with us, ask some questions and such, go to Flips for Miles on IG. We'll get that, which is the best website to ungate Puma, New Balance, the brand websites, or any other big retailer. So we're going to hop over to Instagram. We'll probably do some call-ins if anyone wants to request up. See you guys in a second. Flips for Miles.